On Wednesday, a Washington Post journalist's home was raided, and the government took laptops, cell phones, and anything having to do with an investigation that reporter was conducting. Let me speak about some key protections first. The First Amendment protects freedom of the press, forming the basis for shielding sources by journalists. The Privacy Protection Act of 1980 protected journalists from the federal or state searches of work materials. That's just searches, not confiscation. There are state shield laws. Most states have laws or judicial precedent or reporter's privilege protecting confidential sources, though it varies state to state. And the DOJ, not that our present DOJ has this, but the DOJ has federal guidelines generally prohibiting compelling journalists to produce information unless it's essential. All other sources are exhausted, and it prevents grave harm, requiring Attorney General approval. Well, that's not a problem with Pam Bondi. So what happened? An article out of AP written by David Bauder, published on January 15th, 2026 at 12:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm just going to read the first couple paragraphs. This is a really good article. Get to AP yourself. It's free. You can read it. If the byproduct of Wednesday's raid on the Washington Post journalist's home is to deter probing reporting of government action, the Trump administration could hardly have chosen a more compelling target. Who did they choose? Hannah Nathanson, nicknamed the federal government whisperer. She is freaking awesome. She got that nickname at the Washington Post for her reporting on President Donald Trump's changes to the workforce. They have a leader to that article if you want to go there. They took a phone, 2 laptops, and Garmin watch seized in the search of her Virginia home, the newspaper said. They did have a warrant for the raid. It said it was connected to an investigation into a government contractor accused of illegally retaining classified government materials, said Matt Murray, the Post executive editor, in an email to his staff. The Post was told that Nathanson and the newspaper are not a target of that investigation. Attorney General Pam Bondi said the search was done at the request of the Defense Department, and the journalist was obtaining and reporting classified and illegally leaked information from a Pentagon contractor. Jamil Jaffer, the executive director of Knight First Amendment Institute at Columbia University, stated, "I strongly suspect that the search is meant to deter not just that reporter, but other reporters from pursuing stories that are reliant on government whistleblowers. And it's also meant to deter whistleblowers." Authoritarians like to control that narrative. Like, subscribe, dislike, comment.